right, the moment we have all been waiting for. Here we go.
Daddy, can I play your bass?
All right, guys, welcome. This is my first video here, so I'm excited. If you are new to my channel, be sure to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and comment. I have some very exciting things coming up in the near future. But without further ado, let's talk about this bass. This is a 6-string Fodera Imperial Elite Matthew Garrison control layout. Everything about this bass I picked. This is completely custom to me. Let's see. Let's start off with the fretboard. I don't know if you can see this. This is a bird's eye maple. I don't know if you can see those bird's eyes popping out. This camera. Camera don't want to do right. Do right, camera. There we go. You see that? Oh my goodness. The detail in the wood. This is a Myrtle top. Man, this top. Boy, I tell you. Look at that. Look at that. Man, wood is the most beautiful thing. That is crazy. We have abalone inlay butterfly. We have abalone inlays on the fretboard and on the top as well. So if you can see that. This has a mahogany body with a flame maple core. This is going to give the bass that mid punch. Without being too overpowering. This is passive mode, by the way. Whew, just love this thing. The neck profile. Let's talk about the neck profile. This is a slim neck profile. Very smooth, very fast. It's got a neck through with a maple neck. What else? 34-inch scale on the frets. This has Kent Armstrong pickups. Black hardware throughout. See that? What else? Let's talk about the controls. This is going to be your treble. This is going to be your mids. This is going to be your bass. This is the pickup blend. This is going to be passive active tone control. Works both passive active. This is the main volume. The switches. This is going to be active passive. I turned up the preamp in there, so this is a big difference between active and passive. This is going to be coil tap. So up is going to be parallel. Center is going to be single coil, but the outside coil, so 70s position. Down is going to be series. This is the mid frequency selector. Let you hear that. Yeah. Also think about Fodera preamps. I'm not gonna open this because that's a whole nother video. In the preamp section, they have jumpers where you can actually change the frequency of the bass. You can actually change the frequency of the bass. You can change the frequency of the mids, the high mids or the low mids. You can change both of those frequencies. You can also change the frequency of the treble as well. So this is a very, very, very versatile preamp on this bass. You can get all kinds of sounds. You can also change the characteristics of the passive tone control. So the big question, what would make anyone spend $15,000 on a bass? The short answer is because they want to. Yeah, I feel like if you work hard, you going to clock in on somebody's job, or you gigging and you making money, and you work hard, it's your money to spend. If you want to spend it on a $5 bass, spend it on a $5 bass. You want to spend it on a $20,000 bass, spend it on a $20,000 bass. Me personally, outside of that, I've been playing bass for about over 20 years, man. I'm almost 40. I know, black don't crack. And I've played some of everything, man. I've owned so many basses. I've owned a Ken Smith, an MTD, Lakeland, Sadowski, Schecter. What else? I had a Conklin 7-string one time. Man, I've had a lot of basses, and it's an incredible journey. I don't think this is the end, because I like buying basses. I like playing new things, but this fits what I need for me 95% of the time. Like, I like 6-string basses. I've played 5, I've played 4, but I always gravitate towards a 6-string bass. The wood combinations that I picked them because when I played basses that I liked, I was like, oh, what's that tone? It was mahogany. I like the low mid punch of mahogany. I love the way this thing. I ain't gonna lie. I love the way this thing looks. When I look at it, it's motivation. I mean, just look at that wood, man. Look at that. This camera will never do this justice. The bird's eye maple. It's a beautiful bass. And every time I look at it, I'm just like, wow, man, I get to play that. I get to make music with that. That's mine. This thing, I just wanted something that was mine, that I didn't have to compromise anything. Everything I wanted in a bass, Fodera was able to make it. And it wasn't like a no. No, you can't have that. No, you can't have that. No, we don't do that. If you got the money, they'll do it. Handmade. I don't have to worry about anybody else in the world having this bass. Nobody in this world will have a bass that looks and sounds and feels and plays like this bass. This is mine because it's custom. It's super custom. Like everything on here, I want it. So let's talk about the process of buying this bass. This is one thing that I really love, man. So I went on their website. I've been looking for years, man. Foderas have always caught my eye. They've always been beautiful basses. But I've also heard a lot of Foderas that I didn't like the way they sounded. Same thing with Ken Smiths and MTDs. I've seen a lot of beautiful basses, but I didn't like the way they sounded. I finally was able to be in a position in life where I was like, hey man, I can get what I really, really want. No compromises. So I hit up Federa. They sent me a quote back, and I was like, hey, I can do that. $15,000, I can do that. Hey, man. I put a deposit down. It was 2 years wait time. And, in between that time, I was making payments on it, I treated it like a bill. I'm not rich. I just work. I work hard, man. I work hard just like the rest of you guys. And, if you have a goal in mind and you make a plan and put it into action, boom. So I put that deposit down. Then they sent me a couple of tops to choose from. That was a fun part. So they send you a couple of tops with the actual raw wood with the stencil kind of around it, so you can kind of see what it looks like. And I chose this piece. This lovely piece. Kind of looks like it has a face on it. Love it, man. I'm so pleased with this. After that, it was just a waiting game. When they started building it, they would send me pictures of the progress. That was exciting. Here it is. Side note, I do have a video of me unboxing this bass when it first arrived. If you want to check that out on my channel. But yeah, man, it was an awesome process. Shout out to Mike Bendy, and the rest of the crew. They're great over there, man. It's really top tier. I loved it. I loved every part of it. Big question: was it worth it? For me, absolutely. For me to buy a bass that is pleasing in every way to me. I mean, this thing, man, when you look at it, it's like the first thing that you look at that catches your eye. It's like, oh man, that bass looks amazing. So, just looking at it, the way it feels in my hand when I play, it's just, and the tone, man. I just love it, man. Yeah. It's just passive, man. It just feels so right. I'm never fighting with this thing. I'm never fighting in the mix because of the wood choices that I have. I'm never fighting tone wise. It has a nice little bite. I'm gonna let me mute this. So that's passive. That's all passive. That's without the preamp. Yeah, it's no regrets. No regrets. I want another. I want another one. I want another one. I actually do. I want a 5-string. I played a standard, and I love that bass. It was awesome. So I want a standard. I think I'm gonna go for a little more outrageous top next time. But man, this no regrets, man. I can sit here and talk about this bass, man, forever. It's such a joy. But thanks you for watching. Stick around. I got some more things in the works. Very excited. I hope you stick around for the ride. Thanks for watching.